You're listening to Cruise Lane on KSIZ 99.9 Minneapolis St Paul.
See thousands of hot rods, street machines, and muscle cars at the Minnesota State Fairgrounds for the Street Machine Nationals in St Paul, July 16 through 18. Check out the Burnout Competition, Dyno Challenge, and Autocross. Discount tickets in advance at streetmachinenationals.net. Kids under 12 free.
Yeah, today's segment is brought to you in part by TSI Smith Nielsen. Grab the car care package from Chris or Derek at 763-424-6630. It's quarter after the hour. Let's bring on Chris School. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Did you have a great 4th?
I did. You know what? It was a relaxing one, but it was enthusiastic to see, so many people having fun, embracing, the restrictions that have been lifted during pandemic. Having a great time. What about you?
I had a fabulous time. I went up to a lake and it was on a pontoon. The lake had fireworks on every corner of it for almost an hour and a half. It was beautiful. It was just great, like you said, to see everybody out, having fun, laughing, whooping and hollering. It was awesome.
Yeah, and, well behaved. I didn't see anyone getting out of hand. I think they just were having, as you just said, fun. What do you think?
Yes. Yep. No, it's just, like you said, it's just, everybody's tired of being cooped up, and now that everything's been lifted, it's just fantastic.
The beauty about it is that, I didn't see really too many things that were happening with, big, shootings or, everyone was just, having, their favorite beverages, their favorite food. Speaking of which, all right, so I'm watching this Facebook page post that you put up, and I see a trailer, okay? I see this big butt trailer, and then I see this bonfire going on. So tell us a little bit about this, man.
I just went up to Fish Lake and parked the RV, and a buddy and I, decided just to have a 4th of July weekend. His wife was in Virginia. My kids came over, did some boating. I just had some other friends come down, did some golfing, which I actually did very well at this time. I didn't chuck the club into the water hazard. And then, we had a beautiful bonfire. A little tame for my liking, but, it is an RV park. You can't really set the place on fire.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go forward if we could. Tell our listeners a little bit about TSI Smith Nielsen.
TSI Smith Nielsen. So basically what we do is we have 2 shops within one facility. TSI Transmission is a driveline shop. We deal with all manners of driveline repairs. So everything from, your transfer case, transmissions, differentials, wheel bearings, axles, drive shafts, we do all that on that department. Smith Nielsen is the general repair component. So basically your oil changes, your brakes, your tune-ups, air conditioning repair, all the basic needs. We do engines, we do timing belts. So essentially everything under one roof, and just, anything that you need, we can deal with.
The great thing about it is that, you guys have a long history of servicing cars, and tell our audience, basically, what should they be looking for in preparation for summer?
Well, just, my own experience as far as, driving up here, you got to make sure that your brakes are in good shape. If you're going to be towing a trailer, make sure that your trailer brakes are functioning. Make sure that controller is doing its job. Make sure you do your oil change. Just do that basic stuff that, is so simple to do and so simple to check. Even checking your air pressure and your tires, before you leave on a trip may sound silly, but you have a low tire, you throw a load on the back of it, you don't check the pressures, you're going to end up with a blowout going down the road, and that is going to mess up your family vacation.
Man,
not only is your wife mad at you.
Yeah, and not only the wife, you're talking about the kids and the dog. All right, so
yep.
Yeah, I think the beauty about having TSI Smith Nielsen's foundation here. You guys have been here so what, 33 years now?
Well, I've been with TSI for 24 years. The company's been around since 1976.
Yeah.
So we've been around a long, long time, serving the community throughout the Twin City area. Our facility in Brooklyn Park at 7860 Jolly Lane, it's the largest of the facilities. So we can even service up to your 37-foot motorhome, which most facilities can't even touch, which makes us a little bit unique.
You guys are good. I mean, let's think about this. All right. You have just recently, you just did a rewiring for a Camaro. I mean, how's that going? Have you delivered it yet? I mean, what are you laughing at? I think I've been watching this thing.
You gotta play sometimes, and unfortunately, after some issues and stuff like that of my own, I'm back on it, and it's basically done. But I took a little break from it just to actually go out and have a break, do some traveling, get some fun in, and then hit it hard and heavy this week. Get back to it, and Al is building a new motor for the drag car, so that went kaboom about 4 weeks ago down in Kansas City. So we're kind of not drag racing right now, so time to settle down and get back to it.
There you go. So if our listeners wanted further information in regard to serving cars or servicing their cars or preparing the cars for the fall and the winter, where would they reach you at?
They can give us a shout. Phone number 763-424-6630. We're in Brooklyn Park. Address is 7860 Jolly Lane. If you don't know where that's at, just find Menards. We're on the back side of Menards. Come in and check us out. We'll make everything right.
Chris, thanks for being on today, and we'll see you next week.
Sounds great. Have a good one, my friend.
You as well. Chris Skoog, all the way from TSI. Smith Nielsen. Now, this guy is so cool. And I understand that there's some other underlying things that we should be talking about, but I think I'm going to keep that